In this collection of short stories, The Boy Without a Flag, 1992, Abraham Rodriguez Jr. explores the struggles of growing up poor in the South Bronx and the sacrifices required to survive, forcing children to confront life's harsh realities far too early. Through these stories, Rodriguez delivers a vivid portrayal of New York Latino life, capturing both its triumphs and tragedies in narratives that are raw, unfiltered, and deeply rooted in the streets. Rodriguez's writing seeks to reveal the darker side of the American dream. He writes about children often ignored by society, presenting them honestly, rather than as society wishes them to appear. The stories reveal the unvarnished brutality of street life, kids raised amid crack dealing, petty crime, and the pressures of survival. The titular story, The Boy Without a Flag, follows a perceptive 11-year-old boy who reads voraciously and writes novels considered unreadable by others, including a biography of Hitler. He has his own interpretation of the American dream, notably refusing to stand for the American flag at a school assembly. This act of defiance may be influenced by his father, a Puerto Rican poet who has instilled in him notions of rebellion. The boy recalls nights listening to his father rant about Chile and the CIA's interventions, stories that cultivate his anti-American sentiment and set him apart from his peers whom he feels are naive. When the American flag is raised alongside the smaller Puerto Rican flag, he cannot bring himself to salute it. Yet his rebellion has consequences. His father is called to the principal's office and claims ignorance of his son's behavior, insisting he has tried to raise him properly. The boy is forced to confront the reality that his father will not defend him, learning that he must uphold his own beliefs rather than seek approval from his parents. In Birthday Boy, 13-year-old Angel recounts discovering his mother and uncle together. When his father finds out, he reacts with violent drunken rage, beating both mother and son. Angel's mother escapes and Angel soon follows, living in crack houses out of necessity. Drawn into a life of crime, drugs, and casual sex, he faces the consequences of his choices, a pregnancy revelation and a night in jail after a robbery goes wrong. The story underscores the harsh inevitability of his environment, revealing that Angel's path is unlikely to offer redemption or retreat. No More War Games follows 11-year-old Nilsa, whose friend Cha-Cha pressures her to grow up and adopt a more mature persona, defined by makeup and sexual activity. While Nilsa clings to her tomboyish play in the neighborhood, she observes Cha-Cha drifting toward older boys, prompting a sense of urgency to mark her own passage into adolescence. Nilsa grapples with how to negotiate childhood freedom with the societal and peer pressures of early maturity. The theme of premature motherhood recurs throughout the collection, particularly in the Lotto, where Dahlia dreams of babies emerging from hats. Together with another girl, Elba, she navigates the anxiety and uncertainty of adolescent pregnancy. Dahlia is relieved to discover she is not pregnant, feeling a sense of victory akin to winning the lottery. Elba, however, must confront the realities of early motherhood, forced to reshape her future. The narrative emphasizes that the burden falls more heavily on the girls than the boys, as Dahlia struggles to communicate with her boyfriend while grappling with her own fears. Motherhood emerges as a constraining force, curtailing opportunities and freedom for young women, defining the trajectory of their lives in ways the boys in the stories rarely experience. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.